And a good afternoon, everybody, in the AA Texas League. As today we are bringing you a two-part gameplay stream of Texas League Baseball. Today's doubleheader will have 7-inning games with 30 minutes in between. Tomorrow is the conclusion of our 4-game series against the Midland Rockhounds and your Northwest Arkansas Naturals. Midland returns home as they'll take on the Springfield Cardinals in a 4-game opening series to launch off their 2020 home opener in the season. Go online now and purchase and print your tickets from home. Also, don't forget to download the First Pitch app from Minor League Baseball. And you can download that in any smartphone. Well, 7 innings. And we are 4 o'clock. And partly cloudy skies as we begin this one today. And now here's your starting lineups for Game 1 of our doubleheader against the Midland Rockhounds and your Northwest Arkansas Naturals. Leading off, the designated hitter Julio Benitez. Miguel Cabrera will be the third baseman, batting second in Game 1. Cabrera at third. Batting third, the first baseman Will Welsh. He'll be at first base. Fernando Alonso will be at left field, batting fourth for the Rockhounds. Alonso at left. Dustin Fowler will be our center fielder. He'll bat fifth for the Rockhound lineup. Fowler in center. Batting sixth in right field, Julio Fernandez. Fernandez in right. Omar Saldana will be the Rockhounds catcher for Midland. Saldana in catching. Emil Diaz be at second base for the Rockhounds. Diaz at second. And batting ninth is the shortstop, Antoine Shannon, rounding out the Midland Rockhounds batting order. And taking the mound for Game 1 is the starting pitcher, Harold Cotton. Cotton on the mound for the Midland Rockhounds. And now here is your starting lineup for your Northwest Arkansas Naturals. Leading off in center field, Victor Alvaleros. Batting second, the second baseman, Samuel Arias. Cam Gallagher will be the catcher for Northwest Arkansas. Gallagher catching. Matthew Duff be the left fielder for the Naturals. Duff in left. Edmundo Panagua will be the right fielder. Panagua at right. Eric Wood will be the designated hitter, batting sixth for Northwest Arkansas. Wood the DH. Chris Phillips will bat seventh for the Naturals. Phillips at third. Kendrick Veroeven will be the first baseman today for the Naturals. Veroeven at first. And batting ninth is the shortstop, Sean Tomlinson. Tomlinson at short. And the starting pitcher today for the Northwest Arkansas Naturals, starter pitcher Chester Doyle. Doyle on the mound for Northwest Arkansas. And that's your lineups for Game 1.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Midland Rockhounds and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Number 1 will be on the mound for the away team in this one. Zach, what's the word on him?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix, and if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
At the plate, Julio Benitez. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Midland, the designated hitter, Julio Benitez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a base hit on the line. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Ambush style. 0-0 coming unglued. First pitch
Batting
of the
second,
game. Nice
the
knock to the outfield.
Miguel Cabrera.
Into the box, Miguel Cabrera, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Doyle, a native of the island of Jamaica. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a cutter. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark. The sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Fernando Alonso.
So stepping in, Fernando Alonso. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Number 45 gets the ball for the away side in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Born in the island of St. Thomas, this guy has a big arm. Mid to upper 90s fastball. His best off-speed pitch might be the changeup. One of the best kept secrets right now in the league. This guy is a quality pitcher.
Standing in, Victor Oliveros. He'll lead things off here in
Leading
the bottom
off
half
for
of
the
the first.
Naturals, the center fielder,
First pitch of the
Victor
at-bat.
Oliveros.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. Cotton, a right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a 2-seamer, and a curveball. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad.
Batting
Mark
second,
DeRosa, tell us about
the
this
second
lineup
baseman,
in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Now at the plate, Samuel Arias, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Bases are empty, one man out. Hit high and deep to right center. Giving chase is Fowler. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting
Well,
third,
that was certainly a
the
tough
catcher,
play, and worth
Cam
taking another look with Showtrack.
Gallagher.
Seemed to get a pretty good read off the bat, carved out a nice route, and ended up covering over 110 feet to make the play. I'm sure he's happy with himself about that one. Stepping in now, Cam Gallagher. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Alonso will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler.
Midland,
He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 11, Dustin Fowler.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. So some real problems out there that time, as it'll wind up in E7.
Julio
Coming to the plate now, Julio Fernandez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0. Fowler leads off second with nobody out. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. There's ball two as the slider dips below the zone. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. A runner at second, nobody out. Lifted in the air to center. Oliveros is there, and he has it for the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team.
7.
And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over to first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
So striding in, Omar Saldana. He's set, and the pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face.
Diaz.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Emil Diaz. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Standing in, Matthew Duff.
Leading off for Northwest Arkansas, the left fielder.
First delivery to him
Matthew
on the way.
Duff.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
Still 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
The 2-2. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors.
Batting fifth.
And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting, and you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over to first. And he checks all the boxes.
Digging in, Edmundo Paniagua. First offering on its way. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Eric Wood.
Next will be the designated hitter, Eric Wood. He's set. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
0-1 pitch on its way. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
That just misses off the inside for ball one.
1-2.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And And yet another throw over. And the fans don't like this at all. Working for the punch out and the offering. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball,
the
middle of the
baseman,
plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box now, Chris Phillips, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Paniagua at second. Wood is over at first with 1 away. Fouled off. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's
first
favor,
baseman,
but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Kendrick Verhoeven. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Swing and a liner. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping into the box, Antoine Shannon, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd. Top of the order to follow. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Julio Benitez.
In now, Julio Benitez. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. One and 0 pitch on the way. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Line drive to left. Cuff is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
The batter, the third baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Cabrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
The first baseman, number 3, Will Welch.
Stepping in, Will Welch. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll be back in standing up. Here comes the first pitch. A line shot to third base.
Now batting, left fielder, Fernando Alonso.
Into the box now, Fernando Alonso. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. The set and the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Nope.
2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The set and the 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 2-2. And another foul ball. Two and 2. Here it is. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2
fielder,
outs, 2
11,
strikes on the batter,
Dustin
and he's able to throw out a
Fowler.
ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Into the box, Dustin Fowler. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. That's in there, base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he'll get in there safely at third. Second and third now with 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now time will be
Julio
called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Ready for another chance. Julio Fernandez 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
Boy, talking about having ducks
Now
on the
batting.
pond right there,
Catcher.
D-Row.
I know everybody wants to
ball.
hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember.
Saldana.
But without question, Dan, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Standing in now, Omar Saldana.
Ball 1, no
As the
strike.
first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Line drive to center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Rockhounds lead it 4-0. Settling in now,
Leading
Sean
off for
Tomlinson.
Northwest
And they've got some
Arkansas.
work to do
The
early on,
shortstop.
down 4-0
Shaw.
already.
Tomlinson.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound, and he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 34, Victor.
Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Oliveros. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First offering on its way. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. This one's flared out toward left. And that's in there. Base hit. Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Stepping in now, Samuel Arias, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Right there at the belt. 1 and 2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oliveros, the runner at second with 1 away. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
1-1.
Popped him up. Saldana is under it, and that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. The Rockhounds are out in front, 4-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Emil Diaz. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Arias comes up with it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready now, Antoine Shannon. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Julio Benitez.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Julio Benitez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. The windup and the 0-1. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Great pitch right there. As a pitcher, you don't want hitters to get too comfortable in that batter's box. That pitch in now might set up some pitch outside.
2 balls.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. This is flared out towards second. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Rockhounds lead it 4-0. Digging in to try it again.
Leading off
Matthew
for the
Duff
Naturals,
comes into this
the
at
left
bat
fielder,
0 for 1 in the ball game.
Matthew Duff.
Ripped toward the gap in right. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Other than a home run, there
The
aren't
right
a whole
fielder,
lot of better
number
ways to start an
16,
inning than a triple. Pretty
Edmundo,
good chance of at least
Danny
getting 1 run in
Agua.
this inning now.
In now, Edmundo Agua as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he takes a called strike 2.
The count is 1-2.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't
batter,
place
number
it on the
15,
inside corner any
designated
better than that.
hitter,
And as a hitter,
Eric
there's just not a whole lot you
Wood.
can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box now, Eric Wood. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Great
Now
work
batting,
to do a job
the
right
third
there.
baseman,
He's not a big
Chris
power bat, so he was looking
Phillips.
to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Now at the plate, Chris Phillips. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Behind 0-2 now. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Rockhounds are out in front, 4-1. Digging in and looking for more, Miguel
Leading
Cabrera.
off for Midland, the third baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Way outside. 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
So striding forward now, Will Welsh. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
At the plate, Fernando Alonso. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
The center fielder.
Into the box, Dustin Fowler, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Swing and a liner, but foul. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the fifth coming up. The Rockhounds lead it 5-1. Leading off the inning, Kendrick Verhoeven, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The first baseman, Kendrick Verhoeven.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Now the 1-0. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Now batting, shortstop, Sean Tomlinson.
Coming to the plate now, Sean Tomlinson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Verhoeven gets his lead at first, nobody out. On the ground to the left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit.
The center fielder, number 34, Victor Oliveros.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Victor Oliveros. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Here's one that you
Now
don't
batting,
see too
second
often,
baseman,
right? Safe at
Samuel
second base, but out
Arias.
at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Stepping in now, Samuel Arias, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air to left. Alonso is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sac fly as they're hanging around at 5-2 now.
That was a good controlled swing out of him
Now
there.
batting,
And that's exactly
catcher,
what he was hoping to
Cam
do. Get it into the outfield
Gallagher.
and pick up the RBI.
Ready once again, Cam Gallagher. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. The Rockhounds are out in front, 5-2.
Ladies
Marvin
and gentlemen,
Elia
your
takes over to
attention,
start
please.
the 6th inning on the
Now
mound.
pitching for the Naturals, number 2, Marvin Elia.
Ready for another shot now.
Leading
Julio
off for
Fernandez.
Midland,
He'll do battle
the right
with a
fielder,
new arm out there in
Julio
their half of the 6th.
Fernandez.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Omar Saldana.
Striding in, Omar Saldana. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay. But he is in there with a triple.
You take a look at this one as it
Now
flies into the gap.
second baseman,
Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
In now, Emil Diaz, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Line drive to center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Now batting, number 1.
Digging in now, Antoine Shannon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a base hit on the line. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hack-in, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box. That he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And, boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Into the box now, Julio Benitez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Diaz over at second. Shannon at first. 1 gone. Hit on the ground out to short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they'll be left with no play, as that's going to load the bases now on what should be ruled an infield single.
Third baseman.
Boy, you know, Devo, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
0-1 the count. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. 1 run is scored. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only 1 away.
Well,
you'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
Digging in once again, Will Welsh. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Into the box, Fernando Alonso, backhanded. Flip of his glove for 1. Back to first, and he throws it away.
Errors are going to happen even at this level, but you'd like to limit them to times when they don't hurt you too much. Well, so much for that. The error brings 2 runs across the plate, so that did really sting.
Standing in now, Dustin Fowler, as he drives a liner to right center. Paniagua is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So this once slim lead is slim no longer, as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Rockhounds lead it 10-2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matthew
Leading off
Duff.
for the Naturals, the left fielder, Matthew.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Fowler's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The right fielder, number 16, Edmundo Paniagua.
Stepping up to the plate, Edmundo Paniagua. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Sent back up the middle. Shannon over to his left. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, number 50, designated hitter, Eric Wood.
Striding forward now is the DH, Eric Wood. First pitch coming. Here it is. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon. Hit to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We're through 6 full. The Rockhounds are out in front, 10-2. Back here on MLB Network. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are.
Your
Will
attention,
Peterson
please.
comes on to pitch now, hoping for better
Naturals,
results than the other
number
arms
32,
that they've run out there in this one.
Will Peterson.
Striding in once again,
Leading off
Julio
for Midland,
Fernandez.
the
He'll
right
be
fielder.
tasked with starting
Julio
things as we begin the 7th.
Fernandez.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike
Oh,
so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Comes set with the 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Played on the backhand. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Stepping in now, Emil Diaz. He swings and lines it to left. But this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Now batting, number 1.
Digging in, Antoine Shannon. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Fernandez stands at second with 2 gone. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Digging in, Chris Phillips.
Leading
his last
off
at-bat
for
didn't
Northwest
go his
Arkansas,
way as he popped
the
out
third
in foul
baseman,
territory.
Chris.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Fouled away. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with the fastballs until
the
there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box now, Kendrick Verhoeven, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Ball 1. the 1-1. Swing and a line drive. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this
Now
level usually
the
turns into a
shortstop,
knock.
Sean Tomlinson.
Standing in now, Sean Tomlinson pops this one up. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a
fielder,
pitcher,
number
D-Roll. You make a
34,
really good pitch, and
Victor
yet this guy's so big and so
Olivero.
strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
The high fastball is in there. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an inning-ending double play.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball.
Now
Victor
batting, second
Oliveros
baseman,
becomes the second
Samuel
out of the bottom of the 7th.
Arias.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Samuel Arias is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Fowler is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this
Game
win.
1.
That's usually
Playing
the
to
case
the
when you win a
Rockhounds.
game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
10-2 the final in this game. The Rockhounds led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jarrell Cotton is credited with the win. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Rockhounds, 10 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
They're not going home safely. We still got a game to play. Well, as the Rockhounds beat the Northwest Arkansas Naturals in a final of 10-2. This first game in the doubleheader, as yesterday here in Northwest Arkansas, there was some strong to severe thunderstorms, and do gotta say the game was rained out last night. Well, a pretty day is in motion for the Northwest Arkansas Naturals versus the Midland Rockhounds. And do gotta say it is really nice to have the sun out and little bit of rain to keep the baseball field nice and green as we go through this new season in Texas League Baseball. Well, do gotta say, we go over the Texas League scores, especially from last night's games and the 6 teams that took each other on. Amarillo at Tulsa wins by a 1-point lead, 7-6. And Amarillo now up 3-3 in their win and losses. Well, the first game with the Midland Rockhounds versus the Northwest Arkansas Naturals wins the first game and takes a 3-win and 3 losses in their win and losses. Well, the Corpus Christi Hooks loses to Springfield in a final score of 10-9. Springfield launched the attack against Corpus Christi, and gotta say, they pretty much launched the attack on them. Well, the Frisco Rough Riders at Arkansas take a 1-0 victory against the Arkansas Travelers. So Frisco lucky to get their 3rd win in this season. And I do gotta say, that was pretty good. Well, Springfield will get their 4th win. Tulsa will get a 3rd loss by being defeated by the Amarillo Sod Poodles. Arkansas gets their 3rd loss. And then we still have one more game against Northwest Arkansas in this doubleheader. And then we will get ready for tomorrow night's game. And then the Rockhounds finally get to go home and play Springfield for 4 and Northwest Arkansas for 4. Well, after that, the Rockhounds head to Amarillo for the first time in 2020, as they'll take on a 4-game series. They will also be back home as they will take on the Frisco Rough Riders for 4 and the Amarillo Sod Poodles for 4. The Rockhounds head for Frisco for a 4-game set alone. And the Rockhounds return on the first day of April as the Rockhounds take on the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Frisco Rough Riders. Rockhounds on the road for a 4-game set on Thursday, April 9th, taking on Corpus Christi for 4 and Amarillo for 4. Friday, April 17th, the Rockhounds will play host the Tulsa Drillers in a 4-game series and a 3-game set against the visiting Arkansas Travelers. Friday, April 24th, will be a 6-away series, a 3-game set at Tulsa, and a 3-game series at Arkansas. So gotta say, that will be pretty good. Well, the Rockhounds on Thursday, April 30th, will take on Amarillo for 4. And after that, the Rockhounds head for Corpus Christi, beginning a 4-game set. And after that, it'll be the Rockhounds returning for Frisco for 3. beginning on Friday, May 8th. And gotta say, we are pretty excited for that one. Well, this win goes to the Midland Rockhounds in a final score of 10-2, and do gotta say this one was in the bag alone for Midland. So, gotta say this one was the best game ever. Well, we are getting ready for our second of this doubleheader against the Northwest Arkansas Naturals, taking on Midland in a next game. And do gotta say, it is going to be a good one. So here we go as we approach the second game of our doubleheader. The Midland Rockhounds versing off the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. And here we are going to get ready for the next 7 innings of baseball play. We are here at Blue Boat Field as we get ready for our 7 o'clock game in partly cloudy skies as we begin game 2 of our doubleheader. And now here is game 2's lineups for the Midland Rockhounds. Leading off for game 2 is Julio Benitez Alonso batting 4th. Dustin Fowler will be in center field, batting 5th for Midland. Fowler in center. Right fielder Julio Fernandez bats 6th for Midland. Fernandez in right. Batting 7th is the Rockhounds catcher Omar Saldana. Batting 8th, the second baseman Emil Diaz. Batting 9th is the shortstop Antoine Shannon. As we round out the batting order for game 2. And the starting pitcher, Jaharal Cotton. Cotton on the mound for the Rockhounds for game 2 of our doubleheader. And now here is your lineups for your Northwest Arkansas Naturals. Leading off in center field, Victor Oliveros. Batting 2nd, the second baseman, Samuel Arias. Batting 3rd, the Northwest Arkansas catcher, Cam Gallagher. Batting 4th, the left fielder, Matthew Duff. Batting right field in 5th, Edmundo Penegua. Batting 6th, the designated hitter, Eric Wood. Batting 7th, the third baseman, Chris Phillips. Batting 8th, the first baseman, Kendrick Veroaven. And batting 9th, the shortstop for game 2, Sean Tomlinson. And on the mound for your starting Northwest Arkansas Naturals pitcher, Chester Doyle. Doyle on the mound for your Northwest Arkansas Naturals. Don't forget, tomorrow we wrap up this 4-game series against Midland. And we get ready and have fun. Let's play ball.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Midland Rockhounds and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Chester Doyle, a native of Jamaica, is the man to start on the mound in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
Into the box, Julio Benitez. He'll get us started in this
Leading
one
off
under
for
the
Midland,
lights.
the designated hitter, Julio Benitez.
First pitch on its way. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Two balls and a strike. Two and two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw, throw it over for a strike.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Batting third, the first baseman, Will Welch.
Now at the plate, Will Welch. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Doyle, a native of the island of Jamaica. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a cutter. 0-1, here it comes. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And this one is gone, a home run. A solo shot here to left, and that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Into the box, Fernando Alonso.
Fernando.
Drilled on the ground to short. Tomlinson ranges to his left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. On to the bottom of the first. The Rockhounds lead it 1-0. Jarrell Cotton, the pitcher from the Virgin Islands, is the starter on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Born in the island of St. Thomas, this guy has a big arm. Mid to upper 90s fastball. His best off-speed pitch might be the changeup. One of the best kept secrets right now in the league. This guy is a quality pitcher.
Digging in now, Victor Oliveros.
Leading off
He'll
for
lead things off here in the
Arkansas,
bottom half of the first.
the center fielder, Victor
In there, and it's 0-1.
Oliveros.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
At the ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Oh, he did.
And this is a case of a hitter's reputation
the
preceding
second
him.
baseman.
The ball was a little
Samuel.
dribbled to the left side, but he knew the guy had speed, so he rushed it and ends up unable to make a clean play. That's another example of why speed is such an offensive weapon.
Check swing called strike. 0-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
At the plate, Cam Gallagher. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone.
Ball, that's out.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Heading out towards shallow right. Fernandez has a beat on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Matthew Duff.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matthew Duff. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Oliveros is off of first with 2 away. Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. From the stretch. Fastball, and it's strike 3 called. Well, that looked inside, but instead it's the 3rd out of the inning. So no runs on no hits. 1 error in the inning, but a man left stranded. We move ahead to the top of the 2nd now. The Rockhounds are out in front, 1-0. Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the 2nd inning. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Paniagua has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team.
Julio.
And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over to first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
Now at the plate, Julio Fernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the corner and slicing foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 7.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In now, Omar Saldana, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now it's 2-0. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second. The Rockhounds lead it 1-0. Stepping in, Edmundo
leading off for the Naturals.
He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Edmundo Paniagua.
First offering on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Popped up, and there's the first out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today.
The designated
and you talk
hitter,
about fitting a profile for a right fielder. Big surprise who brings the absolute bazooka to the game today. That is the right fielder. Don't look for anyone to test this guy.
Now in the box, Eric Wood. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a ball fought off foul off to the right. It's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Ready on 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here he comes again, 1-2. This is skied out toward right. Around first, digging for 2. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Batting 7. The third baseman.
He started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one. Driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Stepping in now, Chris Phillips. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Alonso giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting 8. The first baseman, Kendrick Verhoeven.
Now to the plate, Kendrick Verhoeven, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Wood at second with 2 down. To the left side, but it's well foul. The set and the 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Fowler's under it. And that's the third out. Stepping up now, Emil Diaz. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Emil Diaz.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
And this one runs up high, ball one. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Now a swing and a little soft liner to the left side, but foul. The 1-2. Drilled to the right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Number 1.
Into the box now, Antoine Shannon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. From the stretch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Lifted in the air to center field. Oliveros patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Julio Benitez.
Striding into the box, Julio Benitez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Rockhounds are out in front, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Sean Tomlinson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
The shortstop, Sean.
First pitch
Tomlinson
on its way. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but this will be speared at third. Fence all the way. One
the
gone.
Center fielder, number 34, Victor Oliveros.
Stepping into the box, Victor Oliveros, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Fowler's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Samuel Arias.
So coming to the plate, Samuel Arias. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire this 8th.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, and this ball game is tied at 1.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
The catcher, number 36.
She'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. We played 3 full, all even at 1 apiece. So digging in now, Miguel Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Miguel Cabrera.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1.
The first baseman, number 3, Will Welsh.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Will Welsh. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy
Now
swinging
batting,
first pitch.
left fielder.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Into the box now, Fernando Alonso, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
In now, Dustin Fowler, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now batting, Matthew Duff.
Leading off for the Naturals, the left fielder, Matthew.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left as they take the lead. It's 2-1.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs.
Right fielder,
you just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Edmundo Peniagua is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Line drive to left. Alonso is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Eric Wood.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Eric Wood. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Line toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chris Phillips.
At the plate, Chris Phillips. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. This one's down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on the solo home run, as that'll give them the lead. We played 4 full. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 2-1. Leading off the inning, Julio Fernandez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Fernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box, Omar Saldana, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Line hard toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Stepping in now, Emil Diaz. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out.
The batter,
and time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So stepping in, Antoine Shannon. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
From a hitter's perspective, you knocked a donut off your bat knowing two things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Julio.
Standing in, Julio Benitez. First offering on its way. Now a drive out to left center field. This will kick up against the wall now, and the runner is in from second. And the second run will come across to score as they take the lead here 4-2.
Now batting, third
Man,
baseman.
he was not messing around
Miguel
here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
Standing in now, Miguel Cabrera. Fly ball out toward left center field. Olivera calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
The first baseman, number 3, Will Welch.
Now at the plate, Will Welch. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
He's set and the pitch. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
The 1-1. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Rockhounds lead it 4-2. Leading off the inning, Kendrick Verhoeven.
Leading off
look to
for
get
the
something
Naturals,
going here and even
the
this
first
game
baseman,
up.
Kendrick Verhoeven.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
All even now, 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Alonso ranging back, and this one scoots all the way to the wall.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul,
Now
but it
batting,
hugged the line and
shortstop.
found its way into the corner.
Yeah.
Thought it might be a little bit
Tomlinson.
closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Into the box now, Sean Tomlinson, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1. Ready with 2 balls and a strike.
No.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Victor Oliveros is on deck. Verhoeven stands at second with no outs. Popped him up. Welsh in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The center fielder, number 34, Victor Oliveros.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Victor Oliveros. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5.
Nope.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 1-2 high in the air down the right field line. Fernandez is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Samuel Arias.
Coming to the plate now, Samuel Arias.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Hard liner, but picked up on the hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Your
Marvin
attention,
Helia
please.
takes over to start the 6th inning
For
on the mound.
Naturals, number 2, Marvin Helia.
So striding in, Fernando Alonso.
Leading off for Midland, the left fielder, Fernando Alonso.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Elia, a left-hander who goes an even 6 feet. He throws a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a curve, and a cutter. This is in the air out to right field. Paniagua is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The center fielder, number 11, Dustin Fowler.
Digging in, Dustin Fowler. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued,
Julio
but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box, Julio Fernandez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
That's a natural strikeout.
Now batting, catcher, Omar
Stepping into the box, Omar Saldana. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back standing. First pitch of the at-bat. And this will be fouled away. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Ooh, that pitch was up and in. That's one of those pitchers' purpose pitches, right? Fastball, something hard up and in. Now he can go down and away if he'd like.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Standing in, Cam Gallagher. He's
leading off
hitless
for
in
the
his 2
Nationals,
at-bats so far.
the catcher, Cam Gallagher.
Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Now batting, left fielder, Matthew Duff.
In now, Matthew Duff. He comes in 1-for-2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Edmundo Paniagua.
Into the box now, Edmundo Paniagua. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field. And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. And we are tied again. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what
The
I was
batter,
going to say.
number
It's all
15,
about executing
designated
pitches, and they're
hitter,
not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. And this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Stepping in now, Eric Wood, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
One strike.
Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
The third baseman, Chris Phillips.
Standing in now, Chris Phillips.
Ball 1.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball
0 for
one, no
2
strikes.
from him so far in this one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Wood, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Alonso has it in his tracks. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, first baseman, Kendrick Verhoeven.
Stepping in, Kendrick Verhoeven. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Now time called here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. JB Wendelken takes over here with the runner at first and
now
2 gone in the
Midland,
inning.
Number 57.
One 1-0. Here it is. That misses. 2-0. Wendelken. Playing here in his age 26 season, he throws a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slurve, and a two-seam fastball. Ready with the 2-0. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He pulls into third safely as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
Now batting.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw to front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. No balls and one strike. 3 runs already home here. Fly ball into straightaway left. Alonso on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Back here on MLB Network. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Leading off the inning, Emil Diaz.
Midland.
And they'll need him to get something going here.
Emil Diaz.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Swinging a rocket to third, but the hot corner take away ahead, and there's one gone.
Number 1.
Settling in now, Antoine Shannon. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Now
he hung that middle of the plate.
Hitter.
The batter's
Julio
eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Your
Jake
attention,
Newberry
please.
Takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
In now, Julio Benitez. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he's back easily. Lifted in the air to center field. Oliveira is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Miguel
Ready for another chance. Miguel Cabrera. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often.
And your Naturals winning.
Salt this game away for his guys.
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. Northwest Arkansas rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Marvin Elia pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score for the victorious Naturals: 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 13 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight, and we remind you to please drive home safely.
So this doubleheader evenly tied up as we end this stream of Texas League Baseball in a doubleheader. Well, do gotta say, Amarillo at Tulsa, Corpus Christi at Springfield, and Frisco at Arkansas will start playing their ball games. All right, 6 teams and 2 teams off tonight as they will wrap up a doubleheader at Northwest Arkansas versing off Midland. Well, we are 1 game to go as the Rockhounds will try to win 1 more before they head home, and most likely that would be pretty good. Well, tonight the Midland Rockhounds losing this 2nd in the doubleheader. The Rockhounds now 3-4, and Northwest Arkansas now get their 2nd win in 2020, so they'll be 2-5. So that's pretty good on them. Well, as tonight Amarillo at Tulsa will take on their final game, and Midland at Northwest Arkansas will take their next game tomorrow evening. Corpus Christi at Springfield play their game tonight, and Frisco at Arkansas will evidently be ready for tonight as well. Well, after that, Springfield will head to Midland. Corpus Christi will head home to play the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. And Frisco will head home and play Tulsa. Amarillo comes home and plays Arkansas. So, pretty much everybody getting ready to start out their half of their 2020 home openers. And do gotta say, it is going to be a pretty exciting return for everybody's favorite teams in the AA Texas League. Well, the Northwest Arkansas Naturals win a 1-run ball game here tonight in the half of the doubleheader. So Midland wins a ball game, and Northwest Arkansas evenly gets matched up against Midland. So gotta say, that was pretty exciting in this ball game, as the Naturals will win at 5-4 against Midland. So that's pretty good. Well, tomorrow is when we will bring you the ball clubs, as this one will be right in the bag in this one. So that's pretty good right there. So tonight, as Amarillo will take on their final game tonight. Or I think it's their final game. They got tonight and tomorrow. Because they are... Oh yeah, that's right. There it is. Tonight and tomorrow. And after tomorrow night's game with Midland, Rockhounds will head home. So that's pretty good. Well, this will do it for Texas League Baseball, and do gotta say, player of the game goes to Edmundo Penegua. Marvin Ilya will take the win, and Jake Newberry takes the save for the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. Jahairo Cotton will take the loss, as he did 2 games today. And pretty much this boy is tired. So hopefully a good night rest will get him ready for tomorrow night's game, because he will be pitching in the final game of the 4-game series. And pretty much he will have a big time at home. And pretty much that will do her. Well, this has been Texas League Baseball, and gotta say, this ball game has been pretty fun. 2 hours and 48 minutes. And game 1, 3 hours and 45 minutes. So today we started at 4 o'clock and we ended here around 9:15. So this ball game is done. It's a beautiful day as we began the first 2020 doubleheader in Texas League Baseball. And do gotta say, that was pretty interesting. So yeah. Well, Amarillo hosting Tulsa tonight. They will wrap up their 4-game series tomorrow. And Rockhounds and Naturals will wrap their 4-game series up tomorrow. And Springfield at Corpus Christi at Springfield, my apologies, will wrap up tomorrow. Frisco at Arkansas will wrap up their game tomorrow, so that's going to be pretty good. We will give out tomorrow's ball game scores as we will wrap up against tomorrow. Well, for everybody here in the AA Texas League, we are going to go ahead and head out, and we will see you tomorrow for the final game against the Midland Rockhounds and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. Naturals will have a 8-game away series. Their first against the Corpus Christi Hook. And see y'all again tomorrow for Texas League Baseball. 5-4 Northwest Arkansas wins this ball game against Midland. So that's good. Have a good night, everybody, and this has been the live broadcast of Minor League Baseball The Show, and check out minorleaguebaseballtheshow.com for fans apparel and a lot of cool stuff. We'll see you again tomorrow evening at 7:05 for your first pitch ball game. The Rockhounds play host the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. Have a good night, everybody.